All right. It is NFL preseason, and it looks like my connection might suck right now. If you can hear me okay, if it's working, please let me know. It looks like the connection is bouncing all over the place here. Hopefully, it's not as bad as I think it is. Of course, the night of NFL, this would happen, right? Of course. I'm excited. I have been waiting a long time. If you followed this channel, you know NFL is my favorite. It's my bread and butter. Let's freaking go. Danny, that dog looks awesome in your profile picture there, okay? Just want to let you know that that dog is awesome. My man Python, what is up? Listen, guys, it is NFL time. We don't have to wait anymore. I know it's only preseason, but I'll freaking take it. We get to see the new kickoff in this game tonight. I'm very curious to see what happens. Actually, maybe that's where we could start tonight and talk about what the kickoff is going to look like. Now, there's a couple of rules with it. I was reading about it today, so I don't know them verbatim, but I will say basically the teams will line up about 5 yards apart. Nobody can do anything until the kicker kicks the ball, and then I think it actually has to be touched. The idea being, and I believe one of the biggest strategies is going to be to try to pin him in the corner with like a low liner or something that's going to sit in the back and bounce around back there and try to give the team time to get down there on him. I think we could still see some big hits, which I know is why the NFL got away from it. So I do think we actually still see some big hits. And I don't know if it's going to end up leading to more kickoff returns or better field position. I'm very curious to see what the strategy is behind it. I think a good special teams coach could really do a lot with it. So I'm very curious to see it tonight. All right. So for tonight's game, Houston is a 3-point favorite, 2.5 on some books here. Favorite 32.5 or 32 is the total here. I think the books, more than likely, think that it's going to be a low scoring game here. And I think the public probably agrees with that. However, I did see some data when I was doing a little bit of research on the preseason. And yes, I am a sicko doing research on preseason, but I was that excited. And there was kind of a threshold of where if a game, the line was set like 32 to 35, take the over. If it was 35 to 37 or higher, and I don't know if they get that much higher, take the under. So with that logic, again, guys, there's not going to be like a huge, massive edge here that we think we can exploit. This line's bouncing around. It's a little bit of a luck, so don't play a full unit on these things. These are going to be sprinkle bets for fun. It's preseason. Caleb Williams isn't even going to play. CJ Stroud is not going to play. Nobody's playing in this game that are the starters that we want to really see. So let's have some fun. Davis Mills is going to be the starter. Now, my question is, let me close some of my windows here, is can we bet on player props, or can I bet on player props? Because obviously they're different depending on where you, a little bit tighter spread here. So there's a little bit of an advantage there. If we think that Houston wins with a more experienced Davis Mills, Thomas Mechie the third is going to be playing. I think I like Houston in this game. So if we were going to take a little spread action, I think we should do it here. Actually, I'm going to just put these in on my phone because I'm not logged in on anything, and I don't feel like it's been a little while since I've streamed. So I'm going to put these in on my phone here. All right, so I'd like to take the Texas spread here or the money line. I guess I could go either way. What's the money line here? Minus 155. Yeah. Let's take the money line here. Actually, let's go -2.5 over here. We're getting decent odds. We can't even bet any sort of individual player props, which is kind of a bummer. Um, First scoring play, a touchdown? Yeah, okay. Let's see. First half. Okay. I don't mind both of those plays right here. Can I not play props on any site? I don't think I can, which is going to be somewhat unfortunate. Pick them here. Okay. We can do player props over here. All right. Player props are going to be on Underdog. Shout out to Underdog here. Davis Mills, 88.5 passing yards. I kind of like the over here. The question is how long is he going to play? Well, it isn't official. David Mills will start. Mills has 25 regular season, will start in Stroud's place. Let's see. How long is Davis Mills going to play tonight? No props, just prize picks. Okay. Python, you think so? I mean, you're probably right, but we're talking 17 points each. Texans expected to rest majority of the starters against the Bears. Davis Mills set to play extensively. Okay. So give me the Davis Mills over. And give me Mechie too. 36.5. Why can't I parlay these two together? Why would that not be? Listen, I'm going to put the plays out here. Whether or not they're going to let me play them is another story. It must be a locational thing. Oh, from select multiple teams? Come on. Come on, Underdog. Don't do that to us. All right. I like Davis Mills. Man, is there anybody on the Chicago side that we like? That's going to be the question here. Let me take a look at. Let's see if we can't find Tyson Baggett, Brett Ripon, and Austin Reed to play. Okay, Texans released their first depth chart. It's not the Texans I'm worried about. It's the Bears depth chart I need to figure out here. Because if we need to bring the back with a Bear stack, let's see here. Baguette needs Baguette was started well in training camp and preseason, earned the number 2 job, went 2-2 as a starter last year. All right, well then what's 75.5? Maybe we go him and maybe I remove out, although I like Davis Mills. I got to be honest, I think my favorite play is Davis Mills over passing yards. But if you got to go 1-1, well, since I'm signed in here, put a little sprinkle on that guy. All right, there's our first one. Tyson Baggett, higher than 75.5 passing yards, and John Mechie III, higher than 36.5 rushing and receiving yards. All right. I like Davis Mills. So is there one on Chicago side that we can play? Are these all? This the full list? Oof. Listen, guys, we don't got a lot to choose from. Mechie is my favorite. Got him at 24.5. Listen, Python, that's the play, right? We got it. We found it, all right? That's the play. Now do we go, man? Let me see here. I'm just looking on here. I'm trying to find something about the Chicago Bears depth chart here. You know what? How about Freddie? How about Freddie for another 10? All right, Davis Mills higher than 88.5 passing yards, and Freddie Swain. Who do you like? Tyler Scott and Bagent? Yeah, I like that one. Davis Mills under 97.5. Ooh, it's 97.5 is pretty high. That's pretty good. Man, let's hope he middles it. 88.5 is kind of high. But I think Davis Mills is capable enough. If he gets, what do we think he gets, I guess? If Davis Mills gets a half, I think he easily exceeds the 88.5. I don't think they're just going to come out and run the ball, honestly. I'm not saying it's going to look pretty by any means, but I think that they come out and I think that they'll come out and throw the ball a little bit and see what they got. The question is there anybody up here that I've missed that we like. Man, look at these quarterback props. I don't like any of them for Chicago, really. I think I like the one we chose the best, but I really think that I like the Houston Texans -1.5 here for the first half spread. So I'm going to go ahead and play that too. Yeah, Prizepicks, Danny, that's a good play. 97.5 is real high, especially compared to where the line is everywhere else. All right, let's see what we got here. First half. Houston -1.5. Let's do it. Let's get a little crazy. Houston -1.5 for the first half. All right. I like that one. And now in true lotto fashion here. Can I do a little bit of a Houston Texans under 176 receiving yards? Wow. Houston Texans over 1.5 or 1.6.5 rushing yards. Houston Texans 2+ passing? No. I don't like any of those. Texans 1+ rushing touchdown. Who's going to be running the ball for the Texans tonight? Because if Mixon hasn't been playing, and then I mean, you could see a lot of run from oh, why is that playing? Could see a lot of run from Case Keenum. He's not, I mean, Keenum's not bad. Tim Boyle. I want to know who's going to be running the ball. All right, let's look up this. I want to know who's going to be running the ball for the Houston Texans. Because if they're going to get it, give me a Houston Texans rushing. Actually, you know what, though? I really actually like the passing touchdown. 1+ passing touchdown. Wow, it's -220. Okay, I thought it'd be a little bit better than that. As a team, 2+. I kind of like that. Both teams are set at quarterback. They are looking for the running back. Pearson, two rookies. Oh, Dameon Pierce. Is he going to play, though? Because with Mixon injured and then Pearson there, how much is Pierce going to play? They kind of got a whole season from Pierce already. 2 seasons? Is this second season or third? Pierce has already played it quite a bit, though. So it's not like they need to see what they're getting from him. So I could see them going more with the backups then. And because if they already know what they're getting out of the one guy, they don't need to pound him too much, especially if Mixon's actually up in the air with his injury. All right, so Pierce, Ogunbowale, and Jawar Jordan. Give me Jawar Jordan. Can we play that? I got no props for Jawar Jordan. Do I? Oh, I do. I kind of like Jawar Jordan. Give me Jawar Jordan and Chicago's just like a bloodbath, right? Who did you like from both kickers over 1.5? Can I do kickers? I don't have kickers either. I like that. I like Jawar Jordan. I wonder if it's rushing and receiving yards. Let me see. What can I do on Prizepicks? I don't even go to the site as much anymore because I'm all locked out. Today's board, baby. Actually, I won't even see everything, potentially. Yeah, I got it. I'd rather you not. Oh, you do have to. Okay. Thought I could get around it. Sure. Go ahead. Look at that. That's why I didn't go here. You know what? I think I can get around that. Give me 1 second here. Wait, what did I just do? Hold on 1 second. I think I can get around the Prizepicks snafu to at least see the board. Let me see over here. I swear, I thought I've done this before. Okay. Well, I can't even see the board, but if there's a kicker prop, I don't mind the kicker prop then. I think I like Houston's better. But honestly, guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here, but I think they score a little bit more than it seems like the public's on. And if that's the case, and I can get good odds, I like Jawar Jordan. I actually like him as a player too. I forgot about Jawar Jordan. I heard his name mentioned a couple of times as potentially fighting for the running back 2 spot. But I actually think I like something stupid because we're doing this. Give me Houston Texans over rushing yard and a rushing touchdown or something. Can't combine them. Really not really killing my vibe here. I don't care. I don't know enough about. I don't have a strong enough take to know who's going to win and by how much. Um, Give me the rushing touchdown. So I can't do rushing and I can't do a passing together. But I don't mind those. I'd like to get the 2 pass, 2 plus. I think that's pretty good odds for just 2 passing touchdowns. Tyler Scott over receiving. Python says Tyler Scott over receiving. Wish I could, friend. Wish I could. All right. Well, I like Jawar Jordan here. I'm not going to force him in with something else. Look at that. They removed Begent. Scrubbed from the board. We were one of the last people to get that bet in. All right. Let's think about this. You've got 2 capable backups in Case Keenum and Davis Mills. Decent receivers. I like Mechie. They're going to be rusty. It's preseason, but the defenses should be too. Chicago's defense is nothing I'm super concerned about, no matter even who plays. I know that Chicago has a couple of good DBs and linemen they're looking at and stuff. Let's see here. I think that we could. Which one do we lead here? All right, so I can't parlay that in the Bears, right? No. Okay, so I'm just going to put up a couple of straights then, and I would just play them as straights. Man, for the odds you get 3+ passing touchdowns. I kind of like the 2+ at plus 210. Can I do, probably not, but can I do this? No. Okay. So I don't mind this right here. The Chicago Bears to record over. I don't really like that. I don't really like that special they got cooking out here. What else you got, FanDuel? Anything? What do we got over here? Did you guys see DraftKings announcement today? No, you're fine, Python. A little sad. It's not your fault, though. Did you guys see DraftKings announcement, the tax they're going to put on people like me in certain states? Yeah, I think over here I would take the Houston. Okay, so I've got those 2 plays. Actually, I'm going to snip them. Snip those. As straights. Again, guys, we're talking quarter units. Yeah, dude, like a nightmare. So you have to figure out the odds for everything. Like if you play a play that's plus 100 odds, my payout's actually going to be minus 104 odds or something like that. Somewhere around that range, depending on how much I play. Oh, Rainmakers? No, I did see that too. That was an abrupt thing. I never got into Rainmakers, but like they just canceled it out of nowhere, right? Python, were you big in Rainmakers? Were you playing that? They just like scrapped a whole project that I'm sure took years to develop out of like that. Crazy. DraftKings, I like DraftKings because of what I'm able to do on their site, but man, they're really going to make me start looking at some other sites. All right, this is what I like to do sometimes in regular season games. Oh, the line just bumped to 32. So people are betting the under. So what about something like under 19.5 and like under 22.5? Is it just me? Am I the only one that can't? Okay, I get that. So let me try if I can do it this way. Sure, I got it. Give me the dynamics. All right. So if we're going to go, can I do like this? I can't remember how crazy I can get with these. I don't want to do that. I'm just curious. Oh, yes. Give me that and give me under 19.5 for them. And then give me over 7.5. Nothing? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And give me under 24.5 for them. And let's do something here. I kind of like that. And this adds nothing, right? Over 9.5. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. All right. That's it. As long as it's not a wildly high scoring game. The only one that makes me a little nervous, I guess, would be the Bears here. Can I just do this? I mean, I don't hate it. Listen, Python, I probably will be off, man. Have a great night. Enjoy the time with your family. Love you, brother. All right, I'm putting this one in too. I'm putting this one in right now. Okay, come on, FanDuel. Verify my odds. Guess it's still trying to place that bet from earlier. All right, so I got FanDuel going. I like this DraftKings one. All right, the game's about to start. I'm going to put this one in, and then I'm going to get off. This is going to be it right here. A little preseason fun. A little preseason funsies. What did I do here? Same entirely. Under 23.5. And we're going to go under. Okay. I do think that there's a possibility. I guess the only thing that I don't like about it potentially is just that I think there's a possibility that Houston actually scores a decent amount of points tonight because they are not, I mean, the guys they have playing aren't going to be bad. I mean, Davis Mills is not great, but for preseason, they're not bad. All right, I'm going to send this out to the Patreon. Guys, listen, if you're watching this, please do me a favor and like the video. I'm going to play a little video for you guys that we haven't seen in a while, but it's coming back. Hey there. You like what you see? Why don't you like the video? Looks like a little bell. Ring that bell. And while you're at it, maybe subscribe to the channel. Maybe subscribe to the channel. All right, I'm trying to place this bet. I'm out of here, guys. Listen, enjoy NFL. Enjoy the evening, whatever you guys are doing. Watch a good show. I'm watching Severance right now. That is the show I've been watching. And Game of Thrones, obviously, of course. So let me know in the comments what your favorite shows you guys are watching right now is. I watch usually like half a show a night because I'm a parent, and that's my life. So appreciate you guys checking it out. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. I'm going to keep trying to do these pre-lock streams, and it will get even better when we have the full slate of primetime action with all the player props. That's Martin Win More. Slam that one in there. Slammed the Bet Smart and Win More